crap, it's the middle of November and you have no idea whatsoever what planner system you're going to use for the upcoming year. It's okay, don't panic, we'll figure it out. Go ahead and take out a piece of paper, a notebook, whatever it is that you want, and think about your everyday life. Think about your to-dos, the errands you need to run. Write down everything you need or everything you think you will need for the upcoming year in order to get shit done. I feel like 2 to 3 months in advance of a new year is the perfect time to rethink your setup. I feel like it gives me enough time to browse for inspiration, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, or even my old setups. I go ahead and try new inserts and layouts. I revamp the old inserts. I even do mock-ups and rewrite any master lists. And then I decide what I want to use and what I want to let go of as well. You could say my usual process sort of includes the Marie Kondo technique. I go ahead and flip through my old setups and I take out the sections and inserts, and then I take a deep look into what really sparked joy or planner piece and what was functional over cute. Did it really help me get things done, or was it just there for the aesthetics? If it did help me, then I go ahead and keep it and or file it away so that I can reference back to it whenever need be. And if it didn't, then I go ahead and toss it, thank it for attempting at helping me, and let it go. Simple as that. I am more of a repetition task maniac, so doing this brings calm to me. And although by this time I probably already have a wish list going, I do not like to purchase any accessories, stickers, nor planners until I am sure of what I'll be using it for. I know this sounds like a lot, but when you're in a personalized planner like this and you want it to be the tool that actually helps you get things done, I feel like it's best if you go through these steps so that you don't have to think about it so much as the year goes by, and that way you actually get to do your stuff, if that makes any sense. Okay, and now that we got that out of the way, moving on to the more fun part of the video. For 2020, I have actually decided that I want to use an A6 size planner. It is still in the same color, it's still a Gillio, but it's just a different size. The process is obviously still the same, and the setup inside is pretty similar to the one I already have, but I wanted to show you guys how I'm gonna set this baby up. So let's get to it, shall we? I start by printing out all of my inserts. Yes, all of them. And then it's the dreading part of printables, the cutting. I honestly hate this part, but I just have to do it. And I did think about using a printing and cutting service this year, but that didn't end up working out, and that's totally fine. So it's up to you whether you want to use printables, already printed, whatever it is that you want to do. But thankfully, I did get the help of my awesome boyfriend to cut, fold, and punch these so that way the processing time could be less. I always like to listen to music, hear a podcast, or watch TV during this process, and it does get a little messy, but it's almost therapeutic at the same time. Definitely take a break when needed though, because it can get a little overwhelming. And then it's finally time to set it up. Here you see me laying out the inserts in the order that I actually want to put them inside the planner. So there's a lot of like moving here and there, and it's kind of hard to capture what I'm doing as I'm going because it's just difficult. But I go ahead and lay them out. I label them in case I forget what I wanted to use them for in the beginning. And yes, I do use a little bit of deco. It's minimal to me, honestly, but don't worry about that when you're doing this part. Just kind of finish it and then worry about decorating it right afterwards. I do like my planner to have a clean look. That's just a personal preference. So whatever you want to put in it is all up to you. It's your planner. Enjoy it the way that you want it. You'll get to notice in a minute, but I love using my clear dividers to overlay vellum paper with gold accents. I just love the way that looks. And here I'm just showing you like the dividers and dashboards, and then it's time to go ahead and set it up. So that's what you'll see me doing here. Here are all my inserts, and I just go in the order that I have them. These will go up the front, but I kind of want to deal with the inbox and next actions later, as well as the appointments here. So that's why I'm just gonna set it aside. And it's all about making the decisions as I go, and then later you'll see me flipping back and forth to see if I want to move this insert to another place and such things. I also like to DIY a lot of things in my planner. So the translucent bright sticky notes that you see here are just planning routines that I use for my monthly, weekly, and daily, so that I can move them around easier whenever I'm doing my Sunday planning sessions, just so that I don't forget anything. I'm also only going to keep 5 months worth of the monthly cloth and paper overviews, and I took the weeklies that were included out because I don't personally like the layout. I don't think it's going to work for me. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Also, obviously, I'm aware that the video is going a little too fast, but because all of the inserts are empty, I just kind of wanted to show you how it is that I'm putting them inside and kind of capture what I do through the process. And then later on, when I have a more concrete, settled in setup, I will definitely do a flip for you. If you're interested, just let me know. So this is just me making the initial decisions of what I want to overlay, what I want to put here, what I want to put there. And this little yoga insert, I just sized it down. It's a Google image. And then I made this life and balance insert on canva.com. It's just a list of all of the aspects of my life and what I need to do in order to keep track of them. And the setup continues. Later on, you'll see me pull out the notes that I took on the actual setup, just to kind of reference them back and forth to make sure I have everything in order. And so I'm just gonna set it aside real quick just so that I can look at it while I'm filming this, and that way reference the original format that I wanted everything to be placed in. And here's what I meant by taking out inserts and kind of rearranging them to my liking throughout the whole process, and then flipping back and forth to see what fits best where. And I know that I'm like quickly glancing through everything, and some of you might like something that you see on the screen and are wondering where it's from, because I won't be able to link exactly everything that I'm showcasing. Just make sure that you leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to it as soon as I can. I'm almost done, you guys, and I cannot wait to dive in and actually start using this little planner. So the size is actually more portable for me. It's a little wider than your regular standard personal size, but it's shorter, so I feel like it's just perfect. Okay, so once all of the inserts are in, now I'm gonna worry about the minimal decoration that I want to go ahead and place in. The flyleaf has this velvety touch to it that I kind of don't like, and so I'm putting a piece of acetate and then clipping this journaling card from cloth and paper that has the literal meaning of simplicity, because that's what I'm going for next year, and just clipping it to the beautiful fly leaf of the planner. And then this little notebook is a traveler's notebook in passport size insert that is going to work as my brain dump little notebook, and I'm just going to put it in the back of the pockets. The marble card is just a card with my information in case the planner gets lost or stolen. And then later you'll just see me kind of adding any clips, my highlighter, my pen, and things like that, as well as rearranging items to fit my definition of a perfect setup. Oof, I will not lie, you guys, this is tiring and worth it at the same time. So here I'm just comparing my A6 to my personal. In case I miss something, I'm gonna make a quick note of it so that I can later add it. And then here I'll leave you with a quick flip through so that you can see better what is inside of this. And I also want to take this time to go ahead and welcome any new viewers, as well as say thank you so much to the ones that always come back and support me. You are so kind to me all of the time, and I really appreciate that. Let me know if you found this video helpful, and I think that pretty much sums up today's video, you guys. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later.